Tonight, the president says he and the First Lady have both tested positive for COVID-19.
That's right. This happened after Hope Hicks, the president's closest aide, tested positive for the virus after traveling with the president several times this week. Q13's Matt Lorch continuing to gather more reaction tonight from the newsroom. Matt.
Well, the world is reacting, and that includes the markets. Futures down 1.5% or 436 Dow points right now. So we'll continue to watch that overnight. And for the first time, we are now hearing from Vice President Mike Pence, who posted this to Twitter. Let's go ahead and put that up on the screen. Karen and I send our love and prayers to our dear friends, President Donald Trump and First Lady of the United States, Melania Trump. We join millions across America praying for their full and swift recovery. God bless you, President Trump, and our wonderful First Lady, Melania. The president breaking the news himself on Twitter just before 10 o'clock our time. And here's what he said. Tonight, the First Lady of the United States and I tested positive for COVID-19. We will begin our quarantine and recovery process. Immediately, we will get through this together. And then about a half hour later, we saw a tweet from Melania Trump, who tweeted, "As too many Americans have done this year, the President of the United States and I are quarantining at home after testing positive for COVID-19. We are feeling good, and I have postponed all upcoming engagements. Please be sure you are staying safe, and we will all get through this together." So the theme there, we're going to get through this together. So here you can see the president walking on Air Force One yesterday. Following behind him right there is Hope Hicks. So here's what we know. Hicks began feeling mild symptoms during a plane ride with the president, returning from a rally in Minnesota last night. That's according to a White House official. She was quarantined away from others on that plane, and her positive diagnosis was confirmed today. She spent time with the president on Air Force One and Marine One, which is much smaller. It's a helicopter, during that trip. And Hicks also traveled with the president to the big debate in Cleveland on Tuesday on Air Force One. Before the president got his positive result, he was on Fox News talking about the fact that he felt well. He was just waiting for the result to come back. And then tonight, he announced that he did, in fact, test positive. Who all did he come into contact with over the last 48 hours? We're waiting to hear that. What happened during that debate? Did he have any close contact with Joe Biden? We're waiting to hear more on that. Tonight, the president's personal physician says that he and the First Lady will stay at the White House, that they will be treated and recover at the White House. What does that mean for the president's future? What does it mean for his health? Well, we know that he's 74 years old. His most recent physical came late this year. At the time, he was 244 pounds, which puts him in the obese category, making him at risk for many factors involving COVID-19. We do know this: he will have the best medical care at his disposal. We're going to continue to follow this over the night. The ramifications, what it means for the election, now just 33 days away. Of course, first and foremost, thoughts are with the president and the First Lady tonight. We're going to send it back to you guys live now in the studio.
All right, Matt, thank you so much. Lots of unanswered questions, but as Matt mentioned, we're going to stay on top of it. In the meantime, don't go anywhere. Aaron Mayoski has a final check on your forecast when we come back.